Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. In recent weeks, we have started assisting clients in facilitating their re-entry to the kingdom. In various categories, we have managed to get our clients readmitted, notwithstanding the COVID-19 situation. Recently, one of our clients who just recently gained entry went ahead and wrote down some sort of notes, it's kind of like a tales from the front, basically their insights from their travels into the kingdom. And I wanted to go ahead and extract one section here that I thought was very pertinent, just to provide some insight into what your paradigm should be like when you are beginning the trek to return to Thailand under the current conditions associated with travel into the country. Quoting directly, and this is from a direct account from one of our clients. We're not going to go ahead and name that person, obviously for reasons of confidentiality, but they did want to share this information. So, quoting directly, they are taking zero chances. It is basically like running a gauntlet. No matter how prepared you think you are, it's unlikely it's enough. I feel like I was just lucky. Depending on who was looking at my documents, I could have easily been turned around. There is inconsistency in the evaluation of the documents at every stage. For example, in Los Angeles, the airline told me that people married to Thais did not need any insurance and even had a document with checkboxes showing that it was not needed. However, in Japan, I was asked twice to show it, and then again several times in BKK Airport and at the alternative quarantine site, alternative state quarantine, ASQ. So the thing I want noted in this video, and we're going to do a number of videos talking about just kind of the legwork, if you will, the experience of coming back to Thailand, the nitty-gritty, if you will, sort of the tales from the front, what it's like getting on the plane, dealing with the transfers at another airport, dealing with immigration inbound, going into state quarantine. We're going to try to provide as much insight as we can on this in coming weeks, and it's correspondence like this that we find very useful. So folks who do have some experience in dealing with this stuff, we're happy to hear your thoughts on what you went through and what it was like going through for you. But the thing I want this video to provide people is sort of an overview of what it's like. I really hate to get negative about this because it's an unprecedented set of circumstances. Everyone in the sort of the chain, the corridor, if you will, of people or interactions you're going to have in getting back to Thailand, everyone in an official capacity is doing their best, and they are very worried about slipping up. I think is a safe thing to say. It's a safe observation to make. They do not want to be someone that inadvertently let an infected person into a place they otherwise shouldn't have really been in, and they are trying to be as assiduous as they can in ascertaining folks' documentation and making sure everything is 100% letter perfect before they go in. Meanwhile, these regulations have come down fast. Okay, immigration regulations tend to stay very static over a prolonged period of time. And for this reason, air carriers, airport personnel, immigration personnel, they don't need to sort of be on their toes, so to speak. And these current circumstances have put them in a position where they're kind of constantly on their back foot. And for this reason, you see a lot of folks in a kind of a state of consternation, and they are adjudicating fact-specific circumstances on the fly, and it leads to a lot of, for lack of a better term, inconsistency. So hopefully this video has provided some insight into how this is going to work if you're trying to travel into Thailand. Be prepared for complications and complexity, and be prepared to explain your situation and have all your documentation ready to present to relevant officials as you are proceeding with your inbound travel to the Kingdom of Thailand.